Headlines of this edition. The legal department of Cần Thơ City People's Council verified reports to be submitted at the regular meeting at the end of 2024 of the City People's Council. The delegation of the U.S. government worked with the Department of Health of Cần Thơ City on the results of VN-U.S. cooperation in controlling the HIV/AIDS epidemic in response to community health with clusters of infected cases in Cần Thơ. Cần Thơ University of Medicine and Pharmacy held the opening ceremony of the 2024-2025 academic year for international students. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. Continuing the verification program on the afternoon on November 22nd, the legal department of Cần Thơ City People's Council met to verify the reports to be submitted at the regular meeting at the end of 2024 of Cần Thơ City People's Council. Delegates discussed and contributed ideas to complete 11 reports. In particular, the report on the results of the implementation of the resolution of the City People's Council on social, economic, defense and security in 2024 and the directions and tasks for social, economic development, defense and security in 2025. Results of settling opinions, petitions, and reflections of voters before and after the 16th session, regular session in mid-2024 of the City People's Council. Report on the work in 2024 and tasks in 2025 of the People's Procuracy of the City, the People's Court of Cần Thơ City, the City Civil Judgment Enforcement Department. After listening to the reports, delegates suggested that it's necessary to review to ensure uniform data, propose solutions to be implemented more closely and effectively in a common type in order to develop social, economic, ensure national defense and security of the city. On November 22nd afternoon, Cần Thơ City School of Politics organized a city-level scientific seminar with the theme, The Current Situation and Solutions to Arouse the Desire to Dedicate in Cadres and Party Members to Develop Cần Thơ City quickly and sustainably. The workshop is a practical activity to find solutions to maximize the role of cadres and party members, the core factors in the construction and development of the city. This is a forum for scientists, experts, and leaders to discuss and exchange theoretical and practical issues. From there, identify key factors and feasible solutions to nurture, arouse, and spread the desire to contribute in the entire political system, especially among cadres and party members. On November 22nd, the delegation of the U.S. government, led by Mr. Mark E. Nepper, U.S. Ambassador to Vietnam, visited and worked with the Department of Health of Cần Thơ City on the results of Vietnam-U.S. cooperation in controlling the HIV/AIDS epidemic in response to community health with clusters of infected cases in Cần Thơ. HIV cases were first detected in Cần Thơ in 1991. So far, the number of infected people is nearly 5,000 people alive. Recently, with financial and technical support from the U.S. government through the PEPFAR Fund, Cần Thơ has received attention from the Department of HIV/AIDS Prevention and Control under the Ministry of Health to implement the initiative Public Health Response to HIV Clusters and achieve successes, have basically controlled the outbreak of the HIV epidemic. Mr. Phạm Đức Mạnh, Deputy Director of the Department of HIV/AIDS Prevention and Control under the Ministry of Health, and Mr. Mark E. Nepper, U.S. Ambassador to Vietnam, recognized the encouraging results of Cần Thơ City. On this occasion, Mr. Mark E. Nepper, U.S. Ambassador to Vietnam, presented certificates of merit to collectives and individuals who have made many contributions to the success of the Responding to Health initiative in Cần Thơ. On the morning of November 22nd, the Department of Health and the Department of Education and Training of Cần Thơ City jointly organized a contest to prevent the harms of tobacco in schools in 2024. The contest had 90 contestants who were students from secondary schools belonging to 9 teams. Represented districts participated in 3 rounds of the contest, including self-introduction round, knowledge round, and theatrical round. Summarizing the contest, the organizing committee awarded 18 awards to excellent collectives and individuals, of which the collective of the Department of Education and Training of Omo District excellently won the first prize. Phạm Quỳnh Anh, a student of class 8A1 of Thái Lai Town Secondary School, won the first individual prize. On November 22nd afternoon, Cần Thơ University of Medicine and Pharmacy held the opening ceremony of the 2024-2025 academic year for international students. Attending was Mr. Manesh Changiri, Acting Consul General of India in Ho Chi Minh City. In 2024-2025 academic year, Cần Thơ University of Medicine and Pharmacy recruits 100 Indian students in medicine. During the 6-year study period, students will study in English, including 191 credits combined with clinical practice at major hospitals in Cần Thơ City and the Mekong region. After studying at the university, students will be granted a Doctor of Medicine diploma in 2 languages, English and Vietnamese, according to the regulations of the Ministry of Education and Training. Particularly for Indian students, when returning home, they continue to take the competency assessment exam and issue medical practice certificates in India according to the country's medical practice regulations. In Thái Tân, Commune, Thái Lai Suburban District, on November 22nd, the Department of Labor, One Valleys and Social Affairs of Cần Thơ City coordinated to organize the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of 20 houses of gratitude for policy classified families and people with meritorious services to the revolution with housing difficulties in the area. This is a practical activity towards the 50th anniversary of the Liberation Day of the South for National Reunification, April 30, 2025, and the emulation movement joining hands to remove temporary houses and dilapidated houses in Cần Thơ City. Thus, from the beginning of the year until now, Cần Thơ City Lottery One Member Limited Liability Company has supported 3,500,000,000 Vietnam dong to build 50 houses of gratitude for policy classified families and people with meritorious services to the revolution in the city. To explore innovative materials and replace traditional ones like plastic, nylon, synthetic leather, and animal skin, a group of students from Khán Secondary School, Ninh District has developed the project application of scoby as decorative material.
The project application of scoby as decorative material was developed by Huỳnh Quốc Khánh and Lý Huỳnh Xuân Thảo, students at Khán Secondary School, Ninh District. The widespread use of synthetic materials has negatively impacted the environment and human health, while the practice of slaughtering animals for their skins has sparked significant debate among animal protection advocates. To contribute to the search for environmentally friendly materials, I chose scoby, a byproduct of kombucha tea fermentation, as a sustainable alternative aiming to promote environmental protection. The models are crafted from scoby, a material formed through a unique fermentation process involving lactic acid, LAB, acetic acid, AAB, and fungi commonly used to produce sour foods and beverages. After cultivating and drying the scoby in mild sunlight, the group conceptualized product designs on paper and then crafts them based on these designs. Some of the models they have created include book baskets, clothing items, and table lamps.
During our research on how to cultivate scoby, we faced many initial failures due to a lack of understanding of the process and feeding methods. Over time, we developed the correct approach. The key challenge with biological products is their biodegradability, which makes long-term preservation difficult. Together with our students, we have explored 2 preservation methods, spraying and waxing. However, further research is needed to enhance the durability and longevity of these products.
Scoby is suitable for everyone, from adults to children. interested in creating handmade products, being 100% organic. It can replace synthetic fabrics, nylon, and plastic. If widely adopted, it has the potential to protect the environment and shift consumer habits from chemical-based products to eco-friendly, natural alternatives. The project application of SCOBY as decorative material won second prize at the 13th Cần Thơ City Youth and Children Creativity Contest in 2024.
Now, as usual, before moving to the close, let's take a quick look at the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website kênh thtpct.vn. And thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.